the world, 1 million plastic drinking bottles are purchased every 5 minutes. 5 trillion single-use plastic bags are used worldwide every year. According to research, half of all plastic produced is designed to be used only once and then thrown away. This is what the UNEP, the United Nations Environment Programme, has to say about how over the last few decades, plastics have become one of the biggest issues concerning the world, the levels of which are now unmanageable unless there is concerted effort between countries. According to the UNEP, from the 1950s to the 1970s, only a small amount of plastic was produced, so plastic waste was relatively manageable. By the 1990s, plastic waste generation had more than tripled in 2 decades, following a similar rise in plastic production. In the early 2000s, our output of plastic rose more in a single decade than it had in the previous 40 years. And today, we produce more than 300 million tons of plastic waste every year. That's nearly equivalent to the weight of the entire human population. According to the UNEP, 10 rivers in the world alone carry 90% of the plastic waste that ends up in oceans. And they claim that if this trend continues, our oceans could contain more plastic than fish by 2050. The United Nations Environment Programme has said that our planet is drowning in plastic pollution and it's time for change. In the 5th session of the United Nations Environment Assembly, which will take place online and in Nairobi between 28 February and March 2nd, a historic global treaty is expected to be signed by more than 100 nations to tackle the plastic crisis plaguing the planet. Many environmentalists believe that if and when signed, this is going to be one of the most ambitious environment pacts that will be signed by major stakeholders ever since the 2015 Paris Agreement. According to the Indian government, India's plastic waste generation has more than doubled in the last 5 years. As per government figures, more than 34 lakh tons of plastic waste was generated in 2019 to 2020 and 30.59 lakh tons in 2018 to 2019. In the last 5 years, the quantity of plastic waste in the country has doubled, as the country produced 15.89 lakh tons of plastic waste in 2015 to 2016. So ahead of the 5th UNEA meet, India has released a draft resolution to address the problem of plastic pollution. In the draft resolution, apart from the various steps that will be initiated to tackle the plastic problem, India has also decided to phase out selected single-use plastic items from July 1st this year. The Central Pollution Control Board has asked the states to get ready to ban single-use plastics by July 1st. The CPCB in its notice has stated that the manufacturing, import, stocking, distribution, sale and use of the following single-use plastic shall be prohibited with effect from July 1st, 2022. The banned plastic items are earbuds with plastic sticks for balloons, plastic flags, candy sticks, ice cream sticks, polystyrene thermocol for decoration, plates, cups, glasses, cutlery such as forks, spoons, knives, straws, trays, wrapping or packing films around sweet boxes, invitation cards and cigarette packets, plastic or PVC banners less than 100 micron stirrers and other items. The Central Pollution Control Board has also stated that strict action will be taken for violation of these rules, which includes seizure of goods, levying of environmental compensation and closure of operations of industries and commercial establishments. According to a study by the WWF, which is the Worldwide Fund for Nature, plastic pollution is pushing marine life towards extinction. The report states that unchecked plastic pollution will become a contributing factor to the ongoing 6th mass extinction, leading to widespread ecosystem collapse and transgression of safe planetary boundaries. Plastic waste is now found even in the most remote areas of our planet. Plastic pollution is one of the most pressing environmental issues. The UN calls it a planetary crisis that must be addressed immediately. There is no next time, it's now or never.